Hey guys, my name is Taye and welcome to a different kind of video on this channel. This isn't going to be a typical gameplay type video. This is going to be me talking. And it's about something I'm so excited about. This is going to be a somewhat theory video on Five Nights at Freddy's, and something that I'm proud of myself because I didn't get any help on this. I came to this revelation on my own, and I really wanted to share it because it was keeping me up, that me knowing what I do know, and I'll, obviously explain. It was keeping me up, and I was so excited about it, and I'm deciding to share it with people. So let me just start off by saying I have never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game. With that being said, I'm no less invested in the story and the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's as anyone else. Ever since the game came out, I have found it very, very interesting. Not from, there's a lot of gameplays on YouTube of it, and I don't watch for, it's a scary jump scare type game. The story behind Five Nights at Freddy's is something that I've always been interested in. The reason why I personally haven't played one of the games is, well, for one, I'm a scaredy cat. Like, me playing out by myself, it would scare me. Secondly, the biggest reason is I game on my laptop. I don't have a good computer to run games, and so, games with heavy SPS, tend to be very laggy. Thus, I end up just watching a lot of the games I want to play. I end up watching on YouTube, and it's somewhat, it's the only thing I could get close to playing the game. With all that out of the way, let's move on to what I really want to talk about. So obviously, throughout the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, the whole story behind the games has always been somewhat of a mystery. Scott likes to give his story in bits and pieces and let people piece together what they think the story is. I personally have been following a lot of theorists on the internet through YouTube and reading theories. The one people are most common with is Matpat, aka Game Theorist. A theorist? I don't say that word right. He's kind of known, well, he's not known for his Five Nights at Freddy's theories, but they're very popular, because I wouldn't say that's what he's solely known for. You get the picture. I'm sure you guys know who he is versus who I am. I've seen all his theories on Five Nights at Freddy's, and I've seen all his debate live streams and talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, and this is something that even he hasn't come through yet, and I found it so interesting. Let me backtrack by saying this detail in the games is something that bothers me even more so than the overall story. This has been something that's been bothering me for a while, and finally I have come to some sort of conclusion. Getting back to Matpat and Game Theorist, you would have to watch his videos to know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you have if you're watching this. In his video titled Game Theory Fnaf Sister Location Decoded, he states at the very end that it's pretty obvious that Funtime Foxy from Sister Location is mangled, basically.
One of the other key animatronics we see in Sister Location trailer is Funtime Foxy, which we can confidently say is an intact model of what will eventually become Mangle. Again, we're looking at the major details. Yes, some things may or may not be there. Notice the lipstick, the red cheeks, and painted fingernails on Funtime Foxy, all of which reappear on Mangle.
But this is not true. Funtime Foxy and Mangled are two different animatronics, and I'm going to show you the proof right now. Firstly, if you notice, the overall head shape of Funtime Foxy and Mangled are two different shapes. You have Funtime Foxy, who has a more circular type shape, if you could see what I mean, and then you have Mangled, who has very large chunks of fur sticking out from the sides of her cheeks. Next, you have the three hairs on the top of Funtime Foxy's head, which is obviously missing from Mangled. If you look at the ears on Mangled, the overall shape of it is long and more oval-like. When you look at Funtime Foxy's ears, they're more condensed and egg-shaped like. Continuing on the face, you see that Funtime Foxy does not have any eyelashes whatsoever. She has eyebrows, whereas on Mangled you have eyelashes and no eyebrows. If you look at the lipstick details on Mangled, you can see that her lipstick is put on in a more rectangular shape versus Funtime Foxy, who has a more defined lip shape on her. If you take a look at Mangle's hands, you can see that she doesn't have any pink outlining, which would resemble nail polish, whereas Funtime Foxy definitely does. And the biggest, most obvious reason why these two animatronics are not the same thing is Funtime Foxy's face has the ability to open, whereas Mangled's face is a complete mask that does not open at all. And that is the hugest detail that you can't deny, making it so that Funtime Foxy does not turn into Mangle. The only thing connecting these two animatronics is they are both versions of the original Foxy. Speaking of, let's talk about Foxy. Foxy in the original game is a male animatronic who's a pirate. Now, okay, yes, admittedly, animatronics do not have genders, but we know in Sister Location, Funtime Foxy is referred to as a female.
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering.
And we know that the original Foxy is referred to as a male.
Hello? See, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove. To keep the toddlers entertained, you know.
What was bothering me is, what would be the reasoning for Scott to change the gender of Foxy? I mean, it doesn't seem to have a significant purpose or anything as far as gender, so why would he change it? As we all know, Scott is not a man who does things nonchalantly. Every single thing he puts into his game has a meaning, right down to Chica's beak. So, the puzzling question was, why did he change Foxy's gender? Let's take a listen to that phone call one more time.
Hello? See, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove. To keep the toddlers entertained, you know. But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him in some kind of take-apart, put-back-together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the Mangle.
Phone Guy clearly says that Foxy, the original Foxy, well, not original, the remastered version of the original Foxy, turned into Mangle. But as we know, Mangle and Foxy are two different animatronics. Mangle is a female, Foxy is a male, which will only mean that there are two different Mangled versions of Foxy. One is the female version, but one is a version we've actually seen before. Take a look at the Mangle in the little girl's bedroom in the Fnaf 4 minigame. Admittedly, for the longest time, I thought this was our original Mangle too, but it's not. This Mangle is a Mangled version of our original Foxy. This Mangle differs from the Mangle we regularly see because if you notice, most obviously the color scheme is totally different from the Mangle we usually see. We'll call the Mangle from the main series game Mangle A, and we'll call the Mangle from the minigame series Mangle B. Mangle A has a very similar color scheme, but it's not the same. She has a white background with added on pink features. Mangle B is completely pinkish reddish, and that's it. That's the only color to him. Mangle A is notorious for missing one of her eyes, but if you take a look at Mangle B, it has both eyes intact. And this final detail is what solidified this theory for me. Look at the extra head that Mangle B has. It's not the same head as Mangle A. Mangle A's head also has a missing eye from it, but if you take a look at Mangle B, it also has both eyes, meaning that these two Mangles cannot be the same Mangles. By figuring this out, which is kind of satisfying for me, I open up a bunch of new questions that I myself do not have the answers for. First and foremost, who is Mangle A? Mangle A is not Funtime Foxy, Mangle A is not our original Foxy, and Mangle A is not the same Mangle in the little girl's bedroom, so who is she? If I had to take a guess at it, is she was the original version of Funtime Foxy, and the Funtime Foxy we see in Sister Location is a remastered, rebooted type of Funtime Foxy. This whole theory raises a question of how did a mangled version of our original Foxy end up in the little girl's room? If I had to take a guess at it, my thoughts are that Phone Guy must have put the mangled version of Foxy in the little girl's room because it had to be an employee of Fredbear's Pizzeria, and he, in the phone call, talks about the mangled version of Foxy. So I'm assuming he might have been the one who put that mangled version of Foxy in the room, but I'm not completely sure on that. But definitely, I'm wondering, how did that version of mangled Foxy get into the little girl's room? 2, who is our mangled A? And why is she haunted? Who is she? What significance does she serve to the overall story of Fnaf? In this video, I didn't cover Fnaf World because I'm not completely sure if it's in the canon. And if it is, I could definitely add it to my theory because I have looked it over. I have thought about Funtime Foxy in Fnaf World and Mangled in Fnaf World and how they fit into the overall story of the main series game. So let me know if you want to know what my thoughts are on that. And I don't know how many views this video will get. Theories on FNAF tend to be popular. This could get 5 views. This could get 5,000 views. Whatever it may be, I'm making this video because I want to share my theory with other people. I want to get other people's opinions. But also, I want to try to contact Matpat. I know this is a big task. He's a YouTuber with millions and millions of followers and subscribers, but I want him to hear what I have to say and consider it into his future FNAF theories. I want him to know that there are 2 different Mangles. We have the original Foxy who turns into our Mangle B. We have Mangled A, who looks like a original Funtime Foxy, and then we have Funtime Foxy. Those are 3 different versions of Foxy. I just want to know, what significant purpose does this serve? I myself, I love theories. I love theories on games, on movies, on TV shows, books, anything. I love theories, but I am not able to come up with them so easily on my own. So this is something I take pride in. And I don't know if anyone else has pointed this out. I haven't seen any, but if anyone has, definitely let me know because I don't want to step on their toes. I don't want to act like I'm stealing some theory, but this is something I came to on my own without reading anyone else's. If you can help me out by tweeting this video or linking it or sharing it to Matpat, I want his opinion on it, is my real goal. I want to know what he thinks of this, and I want to know, where does this fit in? I mean, it would be cool if Scott could respond to me, but I don't think that would happen, so Matpat is the closest thing. And for now, I guess that's all I have for this video, so if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. This isn't my usual video, but I didn't think it would fit in on my main channel, and I definitely wanted to upload it, so I'm gonna be putting it on my gaming channel. I hope that's okay with anyone who watches my gaming videos, which is no one. So, and yeah, hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you continue to have a fantastic day and all the good stuff. Other than that, I will see you later, alligator.